Hi everyone and welcome back to some more Frostpunk. So, we are playing the Fall of Winterhome scenario and we are doing quite well. We have a positive food balance and a positive coal balance, that's good. We could probably afford to run our generator at level 3, which might be needed once the temperature drops to minus 50. And also, our scout is about to arrive and we can run a sermon in like a few minutes or something. Okay then, so let's unpause, shall we? There's the scout, and let's take a look. There's nothing to do here, but we discovered a new site. The last camp. Alright then, off you go. And let's get that sermon, shall we? In just a moment. Here. Okay then, our hope is looking pretty good, and our discontent is about to hit 0 basically. We only really got a penalty from overcrowded medical facilities, but overcrowding is really necessary in this scenario. What's going on? Oh yeah, that's the cowardly thugs decision. Okay then, discontent will fall. We don't really need more workers. If they were engineers or something, then maybe, but nah. So now discontent is at 0, nice one. We could actually maybe build more resource depots, that's not a bad idea. Especially for food rations, that's what I'm thinking. Do we actually have enough space here? Is that a valid location if we build a road? Yes, it is. Okay then, so let's just build a road. Like this will be fine. Or, hold on a moment. This will be a little bit better. We can make it go left and right. Okay, that will do. Carry on then. We could also build wood storage. Not a bad idea. What's our wood consumption right now? Can we actually see that? Yes, we can. Wood gain 380, wood upkeep 140. We could also build another charcoal kiln. We don't actually need one right now, but if we end up needing it, then we can sustain it. We can also dismantle our old sawmill. There's no wood left here anymore. So let's dismantle it. That will give us a little bit of extra space for when we need it. And we finished medical post upgrade. So now we could get additional insulation. Here, healthcare insulation, we could get that. We do have quite a few medical posts, and the temperature will drop to minus 50 pretty soon. So let's do this. It won't take very long. Yup, we can research that. And carry on. So, let's build the resource depots, shall we? I would say at least 2, maybe 3. Yeah, we can get 3, that's fine. Okay, sure, it won't hurt, that's for sure. Let's speed things up a little bit. Now, we still got one steam core left. I'm hoping we'll find a few more. There should be at least one more where our scouts are heading. So that will give us 2 steam cores. At least 2 steam cores, hopefully. We might still get a factory, we'll see about that. So, we got the depots, and let's take a look. We could use one of them for coal. What's going on here? United by fate. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad to hear that. We only got 1 sick person, and 2 hungry. Looking good. So, how's our balance? Yep, it's still fine. Let's use 1 for coal. Sounds good to me. Stockpiling some coal is definitely a good idea. And the other 2... they can stay unused for now. We can use them anytime we want, when we get close to capping on a resource. Sounds good. Now, we could build 1 more hunter's hut, because while our food balance is in the positives, we are going to need some food for evening prayers, and then there's a third decision here, or rather third cooldown. that also requires food rations. So we could get one more. It certainly wouldn't hurt, we have the people to operate it. We have the space, we have plenty of space. Just a question of where exactly we want it. A lot of space around the Steam Hub over here. So how about like this or whatever? Yeah, this is fine. It doesn't need to be in range of a Steam Hub. So, carry on. Our scouts will arrive at their destination soon. So here it is. Assign the workers. And let's check this out. Yep, a possible steam core here. Nice one. 142 steel and 1 steam core. And we still got a new location. Mighty Wreck. We'll go check it out for sure. Alright then. So, let's take a look. Wood. 294 wood. Yeah, sure, why not? And I think it's time to go back to Winterhome, and then we can go to the weather station. There will be some engineers there, and I will pick them up, because we will need more than 60 engineers. And that's one of the few ways we can actually get more. Alright, carry on. So, should we build one more charcoal kiln or something? I mean, our coal balance is in the positives, so we should be fine. But once the temperature drops to -50, we might need to go up to level 3. I guess we'll see about that. How's our research going? Only 20% right now. We could research something that will help our coal situation. Once we're done with that. Yeah, it's shutting down now. Mostly because it's 7 AM. Here, we can turn it on again. There you go. Should be fine now. But yeah, we could actually use some more. That's what I'm thinking. What's our wood balance again? 320 wood gain, 140 wood upkeep. We could also upgrade the coal mine. Well, maybe not. We could build a second coal mine, but I would have to remove the ruin. We are working on that. Yeah, this one is almost removed. We could build a regular coal mine, and then maybe upgrade it in the future, if it ends up being necessary. Oh, and we got a new decision. So now we can unlock the temple. And I'm definitely going to do that. The temple is so good. And that gives us access to the third cooldown I was talking about, ceremonial service. That also requires 20 food rations. Okay, let's sign that then. And we'll build the temple right away, for sure. And let's take a look. It is pretty big. So, we could actually build it here. Well, we could. Base heating level is 3. So honestly, it doesn't have to be that close to the generator. We can build it over here. We got space. Yeah, this seems like a better idea. I'll save the space next to the generator. It might be useful for something else, like more medical posts. Or infirmary, if we end up unlocking that. We probably should. So this would be space for infirmary. Anyway, let's build a temple, shall we? Here we go. And then we can use the cooldown right away. We certainly got the food rations for it. And how's the sawmill doing up here? We got 423 wood left, okay. We might have to upgrade the wall drill once we run out of wood. Which we will need research and a steam core for. We do have one more steam core coming. Oh, and possibly another one here. Mighty Wreck. Yep, 1 steam core, 180 steel. And 2 more locations, nice one. Let's check this out, shall we? Carry on then. Healthcare insulation researched. Let's see what we can get next. Something that will help the coal situation, maybe. Or we could unlock the infirmary. We don't need the infirmary right now. How about we unlock tier 4, because we really need that by now. At least that's what I'm thinking. We could upgrade the wall drill, but it's not needed just yet. I think the infirmary will have to wait. Yeah, let's unlock tier 4. First we need more steel. Okay, fair enough. Let's wait for some steel. Can we speed that up by working on more ruins? There aren't that many ruins left, to be honest. We do have some steel ruins, do we? Yeah, this one. We can work on that one, that's fine. And this one, that will do. That's almost all the ruins gone now. There's the temple, nice one. So we can use the cooldown right away at the temple. Ceremonial service. So we'll use that. And since we are waiting for more steel, let's maybe research something cheap. We do have a few things. Hothouse insulation will use 20 steel. Factory will use 20. Okay. What else? Coal mining optimization, we could get that. In fact, let's get this one. Sounds good to me. It will work nicely with the steam coal mine. And we got 50% hope, nice. Winterhome has recovered under your able management. Your people will now follow you through thick and thin, convinced that you are the right leader for these trying and troubled times. Now we must find out what's wrong with the generator. First, we need to research and build the repair station, so we can examine the generator. Okay, well, I just started new research, so let's finish that, especially since the temperature levels will drop very soon. And we'll use the depot for food rations, and let's check out what's going on here. Plea of the Faithful. Sir, a priest is here with a group of followers. They're asking you to cut the public house opening hours. Okay. The public house will be open 2 hours shorter, its effect will fall by 20%, hope will rise. That's fine, seems reasonable. There we go, 0 discontent and like 60% hope. We got almost 400 people living near a house of prayer, out of 580, that is a pretty good result right there. We could build one more, if we really wanted to, but it's not necessary right now. This is the area that could probably use one. I would have to check which houses are out of range. But we are fine, 400 is fine. So, we could stockpile more coal, I suppose. Not a terrible idea. Here, another decision. Repair station research. Yeah, we will do it, but we kind of need to finish our current research. Or at least I want to finish our current research. Before it gets much colder, you know? So, let's do just that. Just looking at the scout right now. There he is. And scout has arrived at the city. So that's 35 rations, 300 wood, and 100 raw food. Okay then. And now we can send him to the weather station. And I will almost certainly grab the engineers. We'll need them. And there are very few ways to get more engineers here. Use this for wood. And the other guy needs 4 hours. The other guy has 2 steam cores. So that will be 3 steam cores. We should save one for the factory if we plan building a factory. I wouldn't mind one. So yeah, probably. At least that's what I'm thinking. And do we still need this gathering post? We actually do not. We removed every single ruin in range. We don't need this one either. Well, yeah, this one is still working actually. On the big wooden ruin. But we don't need this one anymore, we can dismantle it. It's not in range of the coal thumper, not even close. So, get rid of that. Okay then. We still got a few more ruins in this area, so we could build one more if we wanted to. Maybe. How's the temperature in that area? Where's the closest steam hub? There isn't one really, I would have to build one. Well, I mean, we could do it if we wanted to. Wait, no, there is a steam hub right here. So we could build a resource depot. I mean, gathering post. Especially once we remove this one. We can just build one here, where the big wooden ruin is. I think that's what I'm going to do. So wait for the big wooden ruin to be fully excavated, and then we can move the gathering post. Sounds good. It is about to get colder, but we will increase our coal efficiency. And then we'll go for tier 4. It might not be a bad idea to upgrade the steel mine, because we only really got steelworks. We could get steam steelworks, because we aren't really getting any more steel from the ruins. Yeah, that would be a pretty good idea. It will be a research bottleneck if we don't get more. Not to mention we'll need it for buildings too. Definitely a good plan. Anyway, Barren Hollow. What's going on here? Nothing to do here, but we discovered mass grave. Okay. That doesn't sound very optimistic. Carry on then. 58% research. Alright then. Here's our food situation and coal. Looking good. I could actually limit one of the steam hubs. Like this one? No, there's a bunkhouse in range. This one. This one only has workplaces in range. Which means it doesn't have to work during the night. There's no point having it work during the night. Only during the actual workday. So let's do that. That will save us a little bit of coal. We are still excavating the ruin, and that's fine. Yep, I think these are like the last steel ruins we have. Carry on then. I think that's our only steam hub that only services workplaces. But we could move that one bunkhouse and then do the same with this steam hub. It's pretty pointless to keep it running during the night for one single bunkhouse. That seems like a bit of a waste. Where was that bunkhouse? Yeah, this one. I think I'm going to move it. We can place it like here or so. Still got some ruins. Alright, that might be the last one in range of the generator. Seems like it, yeah. Alright then, let's move that bunkhouse, shall we? So, somewhere around here. It might not be a bad idea to upgrade the tents. We might have to do it once the temperature drops by -20. Because that's what's about to happen, it will drop by 20 degrees. Anyway, bunkhouse. Right here. We can build 2 and then remove one of the tents or whatever. Yeah, something like that. Works for me. Like this one. We don't actually have any tents outside of Steam Hub range, fortunately. I mean, that was kind of the point. But we should definitely remove some of them. Let's highlight all of them really quick. Yeah, I'm thinking like this one or so. Okay, let's remove that. Here. It's currently warm, but not for much longer. It will likely drop to chilly. Here's the scout. So, that's the weather station. I am going to grab the engineers, definitely. Because we are going to need them. We will lose the weather forecast, but that's okay. Again, we can't really get more engineers otherwise. So, let's do it. We will bring them to the city. I don't really want any of them to die, and we got 2 scouts, so it's fine. Okay, let's do it. And back to the city we go. So that will be 80 engineers. Sounds good. What's going on here? End of weather forecasts. Yes, I'm aware, thanks. We don't know it will be cold for a few days, so yeah. Here. Let's see if we'll need level 3. We shouldn't? We can always run overdrive. It will be chilly in a few workplaces, but that's probably fine. That's fine. There will be a low risk of getting ill, but we don't have a single sick person right now, and we have numerous medical posts. The only problem will be the wall drill. Yeah, we need to use the heater here. It should be used automatically during the workday. This is the workday. Yeah, very cold and cold. I might have to upgrade the heater, because it's not really worth building a whole separate steam hub just for the wall drill. It really is not. So we'll just have to upgrade the heaters. Yeah, it's definitely not worth building one. So, what's going on? Voices in the ruins. Okay then. Yeah, it's freezing in here. Well then. That's a little bit annoying. I would have to build a dedicated steam hub here. I suppose we could do it. There is some space around here. Not sure what I'm going to use it for, but... I suppose we can build a gathering post. We should also remove some of these streets. These are completely worthless. Okay, fine, let's build a steam hub. Here you go. We can always just turn it off. Or dismantle it, whatever. And let's dismantle some of the roads. Although, we got lots of wood right now. Still, this road is completely worthless. We don't need it for anything. Dismantle. And maybe one more. Yeah, like this. And like this. Here, +3 wood. And this one. And this one. No, we kind of need that one. Yeah, I suppose this is fine. This right here is not enough space to build anything anyway. Maybe once we remove the steel ruin. We still got a few steel ruins apparently. We got 2 more. Okay. Fine by me. So let's finish the heater. I suppose we can assign the people already. Nah, let's finish the heater. It's super cold over there. There's our research, coal mining optimization. And I'm thinking we should grab improved heaters now. It won't take long. And it looks like we are going to need it. And we are a little bit low on steel. We are definitely going to need steam steelworks. We do have some steel on our scout, but that's only one time supply. Counting the dead. We opened the mass grave to count the bodies. It was a difficult and gruesome task, as many of them were torn to shreds by the explosion. We have heartbreaking news. After adding the bodies found here to those from the last camp, it seems that everyone who was traveling in the third dreadnought has died. Several steam cores were left here as gravestones. We decided that the living need them more. Yep, so 2 more steam cores. Now we can check the stone ship and then head back to Winterhome. With all the resources we are carrying. 300 steel. We actually need that steel shipment badly. But we are also going to need steam steelworks for sure. It is a little bit cold here. Yeah, we need to upgrade the tents. So how about we do that? Still, we also need steel for that, right? Yes, we do. Well then, at least we can get started. We only need 4 upgrades right now. These tents are fine. Okay, let's get started on that. We don't want too many sick people. There isn't a single sick person right now, but there will be soon. Still waiting for that steam hub. There it is. It's still freezing over here, really. Oh yeah, the radius takes a little bit while to expand. Here, that will be better. Mild frostbite, yep. It's still cold, but alright. Let's send some workers. Frostbite, yep, gravely ill. Oh well. We are working on it, okay? Calm down. Scouts have returned to the city with 20 engineers. Nice one. Change of heart. Sir, a man was found crying silently in the temple. We approached him to ask if he needed help. He told us he wanted to see you. I thought my fate died long ago, sir, with my wife and daughters in London. I couldn't see any purpose in our new life, in the fight for survival. But today, when I entered the temple, I saw a future for us. Now I'm ready to face it. Okay then, so let's send the scout again to the frozen pond. Off you go. And that's that. More houses. Let's get that done. So, 2 more bunkhouses right here. And then we'll need 1 more. Yeah, 30 homeless people. Right, that's because we are upgrading the houses. Here it is. 1. And 2 more. We have exactly the number of houses we need. Carry on. 70% research. Improved heaters will help. We might need more resource depots from the looks of it. Yeah, I think so. Wooden ruin depleted, and now we can move the gathering post. So let's do exactly that. We'll dismantle that one, and we'll build one closer to this area. So right here, we can build one here. Right here, it will be in range of the steam hub. Here. We just need a street. This will be out of range. We can also build it on this side. It will still reach everything that's relevant. Yep, let's just build it on this side, it's fine. It's only temporary to remove all the ruins. So that's that. Okay then, and how about a few more resource depots? Right, those need 20 steel, never mind. Maybe once we bring the steel back. Come on, research is almost done. Here it is. So that gives us improved heaters. That will help the wall drill. Now it's chilly. And now we should probably research the steelworks upgrade. Where is it? Right here, steam steelworks. Yeah, let's do that. That's 70 steel per day as opposed to 40. Okay. So that's not as big of an upgrade as the steam coal mine. Could we maybe build a second steelworks? Well, technically we could, but there's ruin over there. Not to mention it will be out of range of our heater. I mean steam hub. No, it will be in range. We are currently removing this. It might actually be a better idea to build second steelworks. Because regular one is 40. Steam steelworks is 70. So 2 steelworks are better than 1 steam steelworks, as opposed to 1 steam coal mine being better than 2 regular coal mines. However, I cannot get level 4 just yet. Or rather tier 4, we need to wait for our scout to return. We can unlock the infirmary, so how about we do that? Having an infirmary will definitely be useful. It's not a problem right now, but it might be a problem eventually. It's better to be prepared. What's going on? Cold homes. Right. I mean, I am working on it. Kind of. I suppose we can try, or we can ignore it. Our discontent is at 0. I feel like we shouldn't take an unnecessary risk. Because if we fail this, hope will fall. But we can afford discontent to rise because it's currently at 0. So let's just let discontent to rise slightly, it's fine. It's basically still at 0. Oh, we can also use sermon and evening prayers. We have 800 food rations, nice. Look at that hope, it's so good. Alright then, we need 1 more house upgrade. Okay then. And once we finish researching the infirmary, we should probably research the repair station. What does that require anyway? Only 10 wood. I suppose we could have started that right now. You know what? Let's get the repair station first. Infirmary can wait. It's only 10 wood to research it, and it's definitely a good idea to build it early. To see what the problem is. Okay, send workers here. How many actual regular workers do we have? 31. Not that many, but I suppose we can send them here. Alright. And what about more research depots? We could certainly use more. Is this still enough space? It is, actually. We can get at least 1 more over there. Okay, just extend the street. And I suppose we can connect it on this side. Not that it will really do much, but might as well do it. One hungry person. So, resource depot. Here we go. Okay. And we'll use that either for wood or for food rations. Probably food rations. What's our food balance right now? Yeah, it's pretty good. We are gaining food. Coal is almost perfect. We got slightly more coal consumption than gain at the moment. But only a little bit. Come on. So we are working on that ruin. It is a little bit cold, but it's about as warm as it's going to be over there. There's the depot. So we can use it once we get closer to maxing out something. There's our 300 steel, it's coming back. So I suppose that means we'll get tier 4 once we are done with the repair station. And we can also get a new law. We could unlock the shrines. These are pretty nice, actually. Shrines will raise hope of people working nearby, and more importantly, they will increase the efficiency in nearby workplaces. I definitely want that. Okay, let's do that then. Now we need to build 3 shrines. We need 10 steel for each, but we are about to get a large steel shipment. So the first shrine is going to be down here, that's an obvious one. I will need more than one, I think. That's a coal mine, that's our steelworks, and that's the coal tamper. We can't reach all 3 with one shrine, I'm afraid. It will have to be 2 separate shrines. But we also have a charcoal kiln. So how do we do this? We can also not have one near the steelworks. I mean, coal is more important, I suppose. One of them should definitely be right here. That's a gathering post. Oh, it's really cold in there. But this is the night. So the steam hub is turned off. Okay, so right here. Oh, it can be either in range of the gathering post or the coal mine. Okay, interesting. I suppose we can build 2. One over here for steelworks and gathering post, and then one on the west side. Like this. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Fine. So, one over here, and then we need to wait for the steel. It's about to arrive in half hour. A few sick people, that's fine. Here's the scout, so that's a lot of steel. Oh wait, no. He wasn't heading back to Winterhome yet, he was heading to the stone ship. Whoops! And we actually discovered a new location. Well then, as much as I would like to go back to Winterhome, it will be more efficient to check out that location. So I guess I'm glad the first shrine will be near the steelworks. Okay. We are still working on a few steel ruins, I suppose. Not this one. This one is a little bit too cold. Yeah, freezing. But again, it's not the workday right now, so the steam hub is turned off. How's that wooden ruin? I'm pretty sure we'll get a few engineers from this one, if I'm not mistaken. I assume the repair station will require engineers because, you know, that makes sense. Yeah. Build and man the repair station. With engineers, no doubt. So now it's daytime. Okay then, we need more steel for the shrines. So, second shrine will be on the west side. So, something like this. Near the coal mine. That's what I'm thinking. And then we could also have one around the hothouse, perhaps. And around the other coal tamper. I can't have it in range of both. What's this up here? Oh yeah, medical post, right. Okay. And a workshop. Yeah, I'm thinking right here. We have a gathering post, coal hamper, workshop, and a cookhouse. Sounds reasonable. Let's do it like that then. And then one more over here. Near the coal mine. Sounds good. And yep, we got 4 engineers. Hungry and ill. And hope will rise slightly. So that's how many engineers? 84 engineers. Nice. Some are idle right now, but don't worry about that. 700 wood. And one more shrine. We can build more than 3, but 3 are required specifically for our objective. So, down here. I don't think I can have anything else in its range. Not really, and I definitely want one next to the coal mine. So, that will be it. We don't need any people for it, we just need to build it, and it provides a passive effect. So, in fact, how about we build one more? Near the medical posts? It's not a bad idea, I don't see why not. And maybe near the other workshop? But then literally nothing else will be in its range. Right, let's build one next to the medical posts for sure. Here, that will do. They are cheap anyway, so might as well do it. Take advantage of the passive bonus. Here's the scout. So, frozen pond. Nothing to do here, but we discovered the bridge. With the automaton. Research is 82% done. Okay then. I assume we'll need steel for the repair station. Most likely. Food rations. Here, shrines built. Hope rises. Look at that hope, it's so good. This content is going up slightly, but that's okay. We still got one cold home, so let's take care of that really quick. Bunkhouse. And that's the only one that's cold. Yeah, the others are fine. They are chilly, but chilly is fine. Breath of Hope. Sir, people have started to leave personal charms, beads and written prayers at shrines as votive offerings. It seems it helps them keep their spirits up in these trying times. I'm glad to hear that then. So, repair station is researched. Let's see what we need for that. 50 wood and 20 steel. Alright then. Not as much as I thought. And what's our next research going to be? We could go for this Team Steelworks, but I think I'll pass on that. Again, we're better off building second Steelworks. I think that's what I'm going to do. And we can't unlock tier 4 just yet. We could unlock the factory if we wait for more steel. Anything else? Heater efficiency upgrade, 40 steel needed. Okay. We don't need hunting tactics all that much. Yeah, we actually need to wait for more steel right now. I can't start researching literally anything. Resource depot upgrade. Yeah, actually, let's get that. We have quite a few of those. And it won't take too long to research that. Especially with 2 workshops. So, carry on. 4 steam cores on that scout now. Nice. Did we finish removing the ruins? Not yet. There's literally 4 still left in that ruin. Okay, how about we send regular workers? It is a little bit cold in here. Our scouts have arrived. Another new site. Okay. Well, sure. I would really like to go back to Winterhome at some point with all that steel, but it looks like we'll have to wait a little bit longer. Okay, sure, we'll wait a little bit longer. Almost done upgrading that house. There. So now all the homes are heated. To at least chilly. Okay then. What about our cooldowns at the temple? Can't use any just yet. We got almost 1000 food rations. Nice. Hopefully that will come in handy at some point in the future. And we can get a new decision soon, or rather a new law. There it is. Let's take a look. Anything from purpose we still want? Field kitchens. Oh yeah, House of Healing, that's not too bad. But I think I'd rather unlock the infirmary, to be honest. The biggest positive is that the House of Healing does not require engineers. But we do have quite a few engineers. The field kitchen is quite nice though. It raises the temperature of nearby workplaces by 1 level. So that is actually pretty nice. And it has base heating level 3. I'm going to grab that. Do we want anything from adaptation? We could get Moonshine. That's not a bad one actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to grab Moonshine. Although, our discontent is mostly fine at the moment. It is going up slightly. It's a tough one. It will still be cold for a while. Then again, temperature doesn't really seem to be a big problem right now. Chili is the lowest level. Right, it's free time now, so this is not accurate. Okay, let's unlock Moonshine. That's a good one to have. Alright, Moonshine it is then. So there we go. Nothing like alcohol to cheer you up. The universal solution to all problems, am I right? However, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.